Hey everybody, how are y'all doing today? Whatever time of day you're watching this. Right now we are going to work on making a base for the rainbow skull that we had worked on the other day. And I've decided I kind of want this one to glow in the dark. So I am mixing up my resin. And then I'm going to make sure my gloves get put on before I forget again. And then we're going to stir the resin. Remember, you want to stir it nice and slow to make sure you don't get any bubbles. You want to scrape those sides, scrape the bottom, and just keep mixing it up really good. So I'm going to be adding in a very pretty shimmery green. It looks white, but look at that green shimmer. It's so freaking pretty. Mix that in. And then I'm also going to add in some glow-in-the-dark stars and moon. This is the green powder, and that's the stars and moons. And then I'm going to add just a tiny bit of the Let's Resin glow-in-the-dark green powder. And then we're going to pour it into our mold. At first I was like, okay, maybe I'll just get the inside part. Just do it real neat, nice and neat, just get the inside part. And then changed my mind. And I said, you know what, let's just fill the whole darn thing. So I did. What can I say? I changed my mind a lot. It's fine. It's perfectly acceptable when you're creating things to keep changing your mind. I wouldn't recommend it in other parts of life, but when you're creating, you go right ahead. Change your mind as many times as you want. Alright, gonna clean up those edges a bit. Spray it with the alcohol spray, and then I'm gonna go in along the edges here and just scoot my stick through it to get any of those bubbles up to the surface. Seems counterproductive to clean the edges before doing that, but hey, we're in the creative process, and no one can tell us no. Squeeze out all those bubbles. And we're going to just set that aside to cure. Scoot aside the resin cups, take off the gloves. now it's dragon time. So, since I couldn't find the gold I wanted, I have decided to make my own gold. I took the gold mica powder we used for the one dragon, and I mixed it with some clear glue, and we have created our very own paint. So here we go. We're just going to cover up that really bad looking yellowish gold that we had put on there. And I'm going to go through and cover up all the yellow gold. That's the scales, the horns, the tummy, all of it. Now, one of the good parts about doing it this way is if there are any little bubbles, which we saw there were, because you're using the glue as almost like a paint, you can cover up those bubbles so nobody will ever know they were there. Unless they watch my previous YouTube videos, and then they'll know. But we'll just keep that between us. It's fine. This was kind of a new experience for me. I'm used to when I'm painting, having whatever I'm painting up close to my face. And I wanted to make sure it stayed in the camera as well. So it was a very new experience trying to paint from a distance. And then we're going to go in with our other dragon and we're going to cover all his yellowish gold and make him very pretty gold too. When I started creating these videos, I had to do it in sections because you have to let the paint, paint, air quotes, you had to let it dry in between as normal. So when I started making the videos and I put them all together, this would have been an over 2-hour video. And I went, oh no, nobody's gonna sit there and watch me paint for over 2 hours. That's ridiculous. So I sped it up. I was like, well, 23 minutes. Let's see how that works. But 2 hours? Oh my goodness. No. If anybody ever wants me to put up the videos where it's not sped up and you want to watch me paint for 2 hours, let me know. I'll put those up too for you. I don't know why, but I'm getting the biggest crack up out of looking at this guy's little face. Just staring up at the camera. He's looking, I'm like, help me, help me. I don't know why it struck me as funny. Maybe because it's almost 3 a.m., but it struck me as funny. And we're going in with that second coat. Get him all nice and that bright gold all over him. Looks so much better than that yellow gold. And it makes the three of them come together and match better too. Here we're just making sure we get all the horns, making sure we didn't miss any spots. Then doing some little cleanups around there. I just wiped the brush off thoroughly and then went over it to try to get up all the rest of the gold that was where I didn't want it. Then get his little back spikes. And now we're going to go in and give him his little nose. And give the other one his little nose. And now we're going to create our paint that looks similar to the purplish dragon, because I want to go through and just clean him up a bit, make him pop a little more with his color. So I'm filling in those gaps that had those micro bubbles in there, making sure to push all that glue right inside the micro bubbles so you can't see them and they just disappear. And then right where some of that the resin kind of faded, not really faded, I guess, pulled away from the mold and made it a different color, I'm just filling that in so it's all the same color. Making sure we make sure he's got all his bubbles closed up so no one can see them. Getting any spots where the gold may have leaked over. Just giving him a quick tidy up. And I ended up pretty much just painting the whole thing again because, well, I can't leave well enough alone. I try to tell myself to stop, no more, and I'm like, but wait, over here, and then over here. And I'm sorry, apparently I just don't know how to keep things in the camera. I'm really trying. It's hard to remember to keep things in the camera, especially when I'm painting, because I just want to hold it up close to my face so I can see what I'm doing. So now we are taking our champagne mica powder that we used on the Hear No Evil dragon, and we are going to put some glue in there and make some champagne paint. I really love that color, it's so pretty. And then we're going to take that and we're going to clean up our little champagne dragon. And I just got struck with the idea of putting tiny rhinestones along their wings. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should I add tiny rhinestones to their wings? Oh my goodness, I really gotta clean my desk. That just looks bad. There's paint everywhere. I will try to remember to do that before I film my next video. So I had an idea for the gold and black dragon. I'm not a fan of how matte the black on him is. So we're going to use some of our silver shimmer paint, if I can figure out how to move the other dragon without disturbing the paint. And then we're going to put in some white glitter powder. And it's just going to give it a really pretty silvery shimmery look. So I'm going to stir that paint together. And that was not enough glue. We're going to add some more glue. There we go. So I start off just by going into the lines, and I'm like, okay, I'll just get the inside lines. It's fine, it'll just give it a hint. And then I smeared it by accident, and then I looked at it and went, wait, I like that smear. So then I started smearing it all over the tummy. I liked how it gave it like a glisten look. happy little accident that just turned out fantastic. Then I went through and just started highlighting wow, my brain, I just forgot what they were. The little spike things that run along his head to his tail. I completely forgot what they're called. We're going to go with little spike things because it's the only thing I can come up with at the moment. Let me tell you, losing words is difficult. And we're just going to go around and highlight all of those. And the very tippy tops of his horns as well. We're going to highlight the tops of those too. I'm just going to fill in that one quick spot on his arm that had a bubble on it and just fill that in. And let me just say, if you guys have made it to the end of this video, you guys are the real troopers. I appreciate it so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because we are sitting at 31 subscribers right now, and we are on our way to 500. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Give you a quick review of the final dragons. And seriously, I'm really considering rhinestones along their wings. I need to know what you guys think. They turned out so cute. Alright, have a good night, everybody.